What's up, fellas?
What up, Con? How we doing?
Good.
Good.
So, based on your little comment in the chat room, you have a little bit of an opinion.
I got a little bit.
Little bit?
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I mean, do I start with the refs? Do I start with the game?
You know what? I want you to start with whatever aggravated you the most.
Everything.
No, but realistically, let's get away from the refs a little bit. Coming from a basketball, side, like, I really do think a little bit OKC's getting outplayed. The way they look a little shook to me.
I feel like, for me, what I saw last night is a tired Kevin Durant, and they just look tired, man, mentally and physically. Looks like they're running out of the energy because they're doing so much to carry their team.
Well, I also kind of feel like, though, they're just getting frustrated without getting any calls.
I
feel you, but you guys, at one point, you gotta just suck it up and play, because it ain't gonna get better then.
They are just sucking it up and playing. Look at Westbrook yesterday. He went from between Durant and Westbrook. They had 71 points, 71, and they still lost.
And another thing about that, Westbrook, in my opinion, he's doing great, but 32 shots. You're a point guard. You got to get your team involved first.
Yep.
Then take your shots.
Hey, I'll give you that, but he started really hot, dude. He started. He had 5 of his first 7 in the first quarter. I mean, he played really, really well. I do agree with you, though. He should look a little more for, like, the way he's able to drive the hole. I don't get the lack of a kick out. Like, I don't get why that's not happening more often, because every time I see him do it, something positive comes out of it. But outside of that, I think Westbrook played a great game. I just don't get why he doesn't do a little more of a drive and kick out.
Yeah, he was going to the hole at will, like in the fourth quarter, if he's just like at will, like a monster.
Well, yeah, out of the 32 shots he took, 19 were in the paint. I mean, that's crazy. 19 shots in the paint, and yet my man only got to the free throw line 3 times.
But I still think somehow, regardless, I mean, yeah, he needs to get Durant even more involved. He needs to get him involved. Durant, at some points, just seems so tentative. He's just ghosty. I saw in the fourth quarter, like, I don't even know how many times Durant touched the ball. I know it wasn't a lot.
No, it wasn't a lot, but at the same time, some of his shots were just off. Other times he was trying to do too much. He forced up a couple unnecessary threes.
Yeah, he went 9 for 19 yesterday. 50% from the floor, so it's still a good game.
Yeah, But
that's what I mean. Like, if maybe Westbrook got him a little more involved by the fourth quarter, because if you saw Durant, he just wasn't even into it. Yeah, he was taking horrible shots. He took that horrible last 3. That horrible one. It almost looked like he was like, "Oh man, Westbrook keeps taking all the shots. I'm just gonna chuck this freaking shot." That's what it looked like to me.
Well, Cephalosha didn't help out either, going 2 for 7, and he missed an atrocious 3 that would have gotten the team back in it too, with like a minute and a half left in the game.
Which, you know what blows my mind the most about that shot is how he didn't do a pump fake. That one blew my mind. I was very surprised. If he pump faked on that, he would have got D-Wade in the air and 3 free throws. That one.
Maybe they're afraid it wouldn't get called.
Yeah, right. D-Wade tackle him out of bounds. Nope, no call. You're good.
Oh man.
So
what else, man? Like, I mean, I just think, though, yeah, realistically, like even Joe was saying before, how, like, everyone's saying, "Oh, this is fixed, this is fixed." And I see everyone on Facebook, but realistically, man, it's just, I think what it comes down to, honestly, the experience. If you look at it, it's a rookie team coming to the finals versus a team been to the finals. So it's the 3rd time, right?
This is 2nd for Miami, 3rd for D-Wade, and 3rd for LeBron.
Yeah, but like with the experience on them, I think it's showing now. Because when it comes to the finals, the game it changed. I mean, you could say playoffs too, but when you get to that the finals, that's it. It's like then it really your true colors show as players.
That's a
great point.
Really good
that's
point.
A great point, Con. But I really do also think that experience has a lot to do with the finals too. And like you said, D-Wade, Dave, you just said D-Wade's been there. This is his 2nd final. This is
Wade's 3rd.
3rd final. I'm sorry, he got there last year. This is LeBron's 3rd final. This is Bosh's 1st. but they've been there before. They've gone through the bumps in the roads, unlike OKC. OKC's only been like that through the Western Conference, and maybe this is just another stepping stone in OKC's, ride to the title. Because eventually, I think this OKC team will win a title with the group that they have. Within the next 2 to 3 years, I really feel like that they will.
I agree with you. No matter what, this team deserves to be where they are right now. And on top of that, I don't really see any team out west getting much better than OKC. I know, right now, any of the top tier teams in the West. What are they really going to bring in that's going to make them jump over OKC? I think the Clippers will be a little better next year. They'll give them a couple good games, but I don't think anybody in the Western Conference is going to be able to do anything to pass OKC, I guess you'd say, in the supremacy of the West. But
hey, don't be sleeping on my LA Lakers.
Sorry. Kobe, bro. It's Kobe.
Man. Kobe another
Don't
year.
ever sleep on my LA Lakers. I just wish Phil would just come back and win a championship and be out again. Fuck. Right?
I respect
but
that.
No, I got a question for you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys think OKC even has a chance to make this a series? It's 3-1 now.
Dave, do you want to go first, or?
No, go ahead. You go first.
From my perspective, I think they're going to make it a series, but not win the series. I think it's at least going back to OKC, but everybody keeps saying out there it's 30-0 when a team goes up 3-1 in a series in the NBA Finals. It has never happened. Is it possible? It's definitely possible for OKC to come back, but 3 in a row against the Heat, the way that they're playing, the way that LeBron James looks putting up stats that haven't been conquered since Oscar Robertson 40 years ago. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen, but I see OKC winning Game 5 at least.
Well, me personally, I wouldn't be surprised either way. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami wins and puts it away. I wouldn't be surprised if OKC forces a Game 6. But I don't think OKC has a chance. I really don't. They would to me, they have to get not only would they have to win Game 5, but they would have to win in such a fashion that would put doubt in Miami's mind.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I get what you're saying.
Not just beat them by a point or two, but dominate them in a game. Literally 18-point win kind of thing in Miami to not only put doubt in Miami's head of confidence, but to reinforce the confidence that OKC went into the finals with. That's really that to me is what they need. They need a confidence boost so bad it's not even funny. They really do. So, but to me, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Miami, worst case scenario, takes them in Game 6. I mean,
they just got to win 2 in a row I would like to see a Game 7 just to because I love Game 7 series.
Oh, absolutely.
2 in a row doesn't look impossible, but I tell you, with the attitude and the way they're playing, it doesn't look like it. Like Davey, like you're saying, they got to do something to put some fear into Miami's eyes a little bit, because Miami's cruising right now.
But that's the thing. I don't think you're gonna get fear in Miami's eyes. They've been to the finals last year. They were down. They went to Game 6 against the Dallas Mavericks last year. I think this year is their year. Yeah. They learned from last year, and what are you gonna do now?
Shout out to Noose in the chat room.
What are you honestly gonna do if you're OKC to instill fear into the Miami Heat? Even if they lose Game 5, if I'm Miami, I'm so confident as all holy hell going into 6 or 7.
I don't mean fear, but you know what I mean. Like what Dave's saying, if they come there to Miami now the next game, and OKC has a great game, I mean, let's say blow them out or beat them pretty convincingly, it's still gonna not to say it's gonna put fear, but no matter what, a little doubts are going to go, okay, well, now we got to finish them in OKC. And then, bang, they win one in OKC. Now they're like, they just brought it to Game 7.
Yeah, true, very true.
That's what it is. They need a dominant win in Game 5.
Yep.
So that they can go back home with their confidence really high and Miami's confidence not as high as it should as it is right now after 3 wins in a row. That's what they need. It's at that point right now where OKC needs to swing the pendulum back in their direction.
In their favor, correct.
It's really what it is.
If I can, real quick, I just want to bring up a point that Pixel Junkie put in the chat room. He wrote, Miami is not going to win 4 in a row. LeBron is not clutch when it comes down to it. LeBron is not a game closer. It will be all up to Wade, not LeChoke. Pixel, I'm going to have to disagree with you full-heartedly on that. Miami wouldn't even be in the finals without LeBron James this year. LeBron James in this playoffs has been a different kind of beast, a different kind of player.
He's played the way everybody's waited for him to play for 8 years.
And he's laughing at me. You're crazy right now, Pixel. Without LeBron James, this Heat team would be nothing this year.
He's got a new nickname for this series and pretty much his players. I heard he's called La Clutch. So somebody told me.
Bro, right now he is playing clutch.
He's playing clutch, though. You can't hit on the guy right now. I mean, he hit. Did you see that big 3 he hit last night? Another one.
That big 3 was huge.
That was a dagger. Boom.
That was a dagger 3, and also, like I just said, he's putting up stats since Oscar Robertson. Nobody's put up these stats in over 40 years that he's doing.
Yeah, I don't even like LeBron, but I'm not gonna. I'm one of those guys. You gotta give credit. You can't hate on him right now.
I hate to gang up on you, Pixel. I really do, but.
He choked the last 2 finals, but it's not what did you do for me before, it's what have you done for me now.
Yeah,
and right now, he's doubling everything that he did in the last finals.
LeBron James is the main reason the Miami Heat are where they are right now. LeBron James came in last night, hit a 3, sparked a 7-0 run that gave Miami the lead again. He left the game. By the time he walked off the court, Miami had the win in the bag.
Oh man,
Oscar Robinson was there 24 seconds.
Dude, I think that was back in like 67, bro. I don't think it was. I think it was like 68 or 67. I have no idea if there was a shot clock.
I don't know if there was a shot clock for Mr. Robinson. I don't know. But either which way, dude, Oscar Robinson's the only guy to ever average a triple-double in a regular season. Shot clocks have nothing to do with that. I love Oscar Robinson. Such a beast.
Con, do you have anything else for us real quick, buddy? Or
I think that's about it, man. I'll see you guys. We'll talk more tomorrow. Yeah.